I want to speak about why it's so important for you to connect with your Kundalini energy. I've been doing an inquiry into it, so I'm speaking from what I've seen with this energy, this Kundalini energy. I've been doing an inquiry because initially, when I first felt it, I noticed that it was like a curtain opened of perception, and it just nature specifically just became so alive and beautiful, but actually everything just returns to its original state of absolute harmony and fantasticness. But then I wasn't ready to grasp it all, so I sort of shut it down. I saw that window opening and shut it down, and just left it at that. Then also started doing experiments with tuning into the energy in my daily life. I just started doing it as a game, and then noticed that these massive synchronicities and sometimes like magical things just fall into place, but not at my command. Not like I want to manifest this, I want to manifest that from a ego point of view. Another fantastic thing was that I started enjoying full body orgasms in my intimacy moments, and which extended my lovemaking into hours and hours of bliss, which is like a new flippin' thing. To imagine that the human body can experience such bliss throughout is just incredible. And I started teaching this to other people, thinking that this was the end destination, because how good can it get? You know, it feels so good. But still, I was quite curious to know why even more, because I felt there's more, there's more, there's more, there's more. And then a very big shift came with the Vipassana meditation, where I didn't know what the Vipassana was going to be, but I was guided by this energy to go and do it. Every time I tuned in, you know, bumped into someone or someone mentioned Vipassana to me. They're not mentioning it now all the time, but then it's like 5 times in a week. Then you listen, specifically if you were tuned in. Anyway, so I did the Vipassana meditation, and that was all about focusing on the sensations in the body. And it was a beautiful privilege because it was 10 days of meditating, and it's like 11 hours of meditating every day. But eventually I had so much fun. Like, I started doing this at break times and everything as well. But the meditation is about focusing on the sensations in the body. Now, I wasn't on the button all the time, you know. The mind still comes and goes and so on. But I was doing this practice of moving my Kundalini energy through my body all day long for an extended period of time. Oh my word. By day 4, I was like in a movie. Everything was just so beautiful. I would walk past a tree and just start crying because it's so beautiful. I could almost feel the plants like calling me, or like showing themselves to me, on nature and birds, and it's like, oh my word, and rainbows would appear and beautiful birds. It was incredible. And then on day 8 I was meditating, and then with this energy, I was moving it through my body in various different ways with no intent on outcome, but it suddenly, my whole body just filled with light. So I think all the cells were visited so often with this awareness that eventually the whole body just whoop, lit up. And I actually purged. I suppose there was still like stuff held in the body that had to come out. But my whole body was pulsing at this like very slow vibration. And everything was just so blissful. And I went outside and perceived reality from a whole new dimension. Had tuned in with my body to a vibration, and the vibration of being. It's a vibration. And when the whole body shifts into that vibration, we are in the energy, the void of pure potential, that void, that potential, that nothingness out of which stuff gets created, and I flippin' saw it. I was like going through the veil. I was like, nothing exists. It would go in and out of reality. Oh my word. And it was hectic. My body was like shaking, like doing this, not shaking, with this Kundalini energy just going through me. I actually thought I'd died because everything was so beautiful. But I managed to ground and normalize. I put my hair in a bun to also help bring myself back in my body, because I felt I was just everything. I was everything and nothing. And yeah, so I normalized myself and then stayed in this incredible nirvana state for about 2 weeks. Even when I came back, there was this very simple little technique that I'd do where I'd ignite my spine, my legs, my arms, my face, and life would just be like okay, like heaven. So what all of this tells me is that this Kundalini energy we are connecting with is very important. It is the vibration of all of being. It's our connection to it. And we are able to recognize this presence of all inside ourselves. And it vibrates at a new vibration to how we operated with our attachments and stuff. It creates an entire paradigm shift where you pop into another dimension, but the dimension is right here. And it is asking to be born through us being here. So it's almost like we can be these catalysts for this vibration to be experienced, this nirvana, heaven on earth, to be experienced through your body, through my body, as a kind of resolving of this trauma situation which is going on in the world and has been going on for a long time. But consider that time does not exist. We can look at the human condition of wars versus bringing in the new prophecy, bringing in the prophecy of the new earth. There has been prophecies about the earth actually healing, actually transforming, actually flipping into a new healed vibration, 1,000 years of peace, heaven coming down to earth, the nirvana state. So why are we all meditating, and why do we all want our Kundalini to be awake? What? It's for our own healing and our own, like, yeah, I'm all spiritual. Yeah, sorry, let me not be funny about it. But this integration which is happening through us is bringing in through us a human transformation and connection back into the pure original state, the heavenly, where there's no judgment, attachments. This is good, that is bad. This is good, that is bad. Kind of a non-duality vibe of pure simple acceptance and being, and merging and understanding oneself as the creator force, and releasing that awareness within ourselves. Like I always say, the most difficult thing about being enlightened is accepting that you are, because you keep saying, oh no, I still have to go and heal this that person did to me, or I have to be better at that, or I'm judging myself for all kinds of stuff. But you know, the divine life source vibration is within us all, and we do have the power to bring in this new dimension, or to connect with this new dimension. And I just want to say, we don't bring it in, we connect with it. We vibrate at the vibrancy of it. Now we can think with it in our heads, and that's good, but when we allow the entire body to start vibrating at this new frequency, and we do that through feeling, and really feeling this delicious Kundalini energy through our bodies, tried and tested, we edge into this new vibration. So it's also it's like grading. It's a gradual. It's a gradual tuning, and there is also a little bit of a time delay for us. So you might do it for a few hours and think, well, I don't see flipping any results. The trick is to keep going. There is a time delay. It's like we're sitting in a denseness here. So we are in this world. We are in this world, but we're not of this world. But yeah, so keep going, because it builds momentum. Keep going, keep connecting, keep flowing this energy through your body. And ultimately, you want to start doing this in your meditation as well as your normal life. That is where the true power starts coming in. When we walk about and we are able to ignite some of that Kundalini vibration in our bodies, and we walk around and we be with it, and it does heal your life. It does align you in its own unique way. Things that don't serve you fall away. Things that do come your way. Yeah. You start vibrating at a new vibration. And it's physical. And once we've released all the trauma from the body through all these shakes and tremors and stuff, and sort of and our attachments and things, and we connect to this clear flow of all of life within ourselves, and we vibrate that through our bodies as often as possible, we are doing our job to welcome in this new dimension, which is right here. It's like pregnant. It's pregnant. It's just for us to vibrate at the same frequency. And the way that we do it, in my experience, is through feeling the body. As absolutely simple as that. And if you feel the Kundalini energy, your connection with this divine life source, presence of all, is very potent. You are an important player. You are important on the force. So we are very aware of the trauma on the planet, and we wish to understand that. We are not going to change it with all the old same habits. What we are going to do is bring a paradigm shift. And the absolute best that you can do is, in your physical capacity to feel your body, feel your connection, say thank you to this energy which is vibrating through you, and carry this vibrance into your daily life. You're going to have to practice to do it. In the beginning, you're going to keep forgetting, but eventually, you're going to see that it's a lot of fun because your world will start transforming. Then you are doing a good job. And that transforming and vibration of your body will vibrate into the field around you and also touch others in a sense of reminding of the vibrancy also within them. So then you're doing a great job. Now, if we are all over the planet connecting with our Kundalini energy vibrancy, and we start vibing at this frequency, more of us all over the planet, we are collectively tuning into the vibration of the new earth, and that network also helps. So this is why your connection with your Kundalini energy is super and serious and important. And I urge you not to shut it down. Please ask me more questions if I can give you any guidance, because you are important on the force. I love you.